Hello everyone and welcome to the very first sports talk show. My name is Bryner and today we have a very special coach here. He is from Phoenix, Arizona, and this is his 7th year as the head coach for the football Mountain Lions. And he's the teacher at economics. Please welcome everyone, Mr. Coach Green. How are you, Mr.
Thanks. It's nice being here.
Thank you. I have a few questions for you for this season. What is your mindset and motivation for this incoming season?
Well, I think last year we finished pretty strong. A couple tough losses there at the end, and basically we wanted to build off of what we finished with. I mean, we didn't start the season off well, but I thought the kids really came together. And then the focus this year was to take it to the next step, and it starts with team unity and stuff. So we want to play together as a team, limit the mistakes, and play hard for 48 minutes, and that's what we're looking for this year. Is to it's a step. By the end of the season, we want to be peaking, heading into the playoffs, and then make some noise in the playoffs.
Okay, that's good. What are your improvements did you make throughout the season?
Well, I mean, first off, is it's a student athlete. We always emphasize grades and what they're doing off the field. We always say that you're representing Ridge wherever you're at, and so we're looking for the all well-rounded athlete. And then on the field is just someone that's going to be a team player, give everything they have to Ridge, and play hard for 48 minutes. And that's what we look for, and that's what we strive for in everything that we do. Our motto is 11 is 1, and it's basically that. Anytime there's 11 people on there, but we have to beat as one heartbeat. And to do that, you have to be a team player.
Okay. Which players do you think can outshine other players, like including like the rookies with the seniors? And
I think for a good team, you have to have a combination of both young and old. I mean, it's real important to have good senior leadership because they've been through the trials and tribulations of a season and the ups and downs. And so then you're going to need contributions from young ones. So one of our things that we have is a link, and we say that every link in the chain is important. You can't have a weak link, so you have to bring everybody along. And so I think that it's not so much that one person will shine the other. I think it's going to take a total team effort to be successful this year.
Okay. And the last question is, do you think the outcome of this year is going to be different from previous years before?
Well, I hope so. I mean, I think so. The kids have worked really hard. We've played our first 2 games and against 2 of the top teams in the state, and we went toe-to-toe with them. And last year we weren't in that type of situation, and I'm seeing our kids improve every single game, and it's exciting to watch. I mean, they're very, very exciting to go. We're in it the whole game, and we're going to turn some heads this year.
Yeah, they were both pretty close from one another, so it's going to be an interesting season. Well, thank you very much.
No problem.
Thank you for your time. I hope you get lots of success over the years, and hope you continue being an awesome coach.
I appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, no problem. Hello everyone and welcome to the Bryner Show. Today we have an honor to interview someone really incredible. He is from Phoenix, Arizona, and this is his 40th year as the band director and has been very active at the national level. Please welcome everyone, Mr. Hattendorf. It's great to have you.
Thank you so much for inviting me.
Thank you. So I have a few questions for you. So the first one is, tell us about this new show that you created and what kind of music we'll have.
The show that we've chosen this year is a little different departure for us. It is about the life and times and artistic periods of the famous 20th century artist Pablo Picasso. There are 4 sections to it. Each section depicts a different art period that we will go ahead and not only portray musically, but we will also have some student designed artwork, imitations of some very famous Picasso pieces that will basically highlight each of those 4 artistic periods. The first one is the classical period. Picasso was a fond lover of the Spanish bullfight, and so the music sounds very much like matador music that we have captured. The second movement is entitled the Blue Period. It's from a period in his artistic life where all of his paintings were very somber, very blue, very dark hues, and that was all because of the death of his very best friend. The third art period is called the Rose period, and the music is much lighter. It is fun and frolicking in nature. We will be utilizing different kinds of solo features during that, and it will be a lot of fun to see. And then the last movement is based off of probably one of his most famous artistic contributions that's called Cubism. Everything was done in angular squares. Faces were done as squares, et cetera, et cetera. And so the music that we have selected reflects that, and then we tie everything together, coming back with a Spanish theme and so forth. So should be a lot of fun. The students really have embraced the concept very much up to this point, and we're looking forward to putting the complete package on the field for our students and audiences.
Well, I can't wait for that. The second one is, what major parades are you guys going to this year?
Well, last year, we went to Hawaii in celebration of the 70th anniversary of the attack on Pearl Harbor, and that cost a whole lot of money. This year, we're basically just we're staying local. Our band gets invited every year to very major activities. 4 years ago, we were in President Obama's inauguration. But this year, it's time for us just to lay low and take a little rest, because it costs a lot of money to do those kinds of things, and we can't constantly keep asking our students and their parents and our community, constantly for that. So we're going to lay low for a year.
Okay. Will you have like a more elite group this year playing more difficult songs?
Not really. One of the unique things I think about the Mountain Ridge program over the years has been its consistency, and its consistency towards excellence. We have years that we may have some more talented individuals or talented sections, but this year's group, by and large, is just really solid all the way around, and so it's been a lot of fun. They've made some major accomplishments for a Mountain Ridge group up to this point in time, and we're looking forward to seeing what the future brings for us.
All right, sounds good. And the last question is, what new songs will you have that people enjoyed in the past, or that's going to be new in the future?
Well, in talking about some of our stand tunes that we do, we'll bring back some of our favorites. I always allow the seniors to have input in terms of what it is that they would like to go ahead and play. But some of the new tunes that the students will be able to hear at the football games. One was requested by the football team, and that is a Journey classic called "Don't Stop Believin'." So we've been working on that. Another one is the party rock anthem. Everyone will recognize it once they hear it. And then another one that we will start working on and unveil very shortly is Seven Nation Army, which is a relatively current pop thing that I think everyone will like. So we try to mix a variety of different the styles, and students have an awful lot of fun with it.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you
for joining me.
Thank you so much.
And don't forget to watch the band on the next football game during halftime. Well, coming up next, we're going to have another incredible interview. Coach McGauley is here with us, so stay with us and don't go anywhere. Thanks for watching. Hello everyone, and welcome to the Lucas Bryner Show. We are joined by Coach McGauley, the head varsity volleyball coach. How are you today?
I'm good.
Thank you. What qualities do you look for in a volleyball player?
Qualities that I look for, there's kind of three things. High integrity, good character, and then talent. It's not just about how good somebody is at volleyball, it's also about how they interact with their teammates. Do they make their teammates play better? What they're doing when they don't think anyone's looking. And so it's also good students as far as the volleyball team here goes. Being a good student means that they're going to be dependable and reliable when it comes to games. And so, talent is definitely a big thing as far as varsity goes, but you also want good kids out there. And so those are kind of the biggest things.
Okay. What do you do to help your athletes perform the best they can do each and every game and each and every practice?
All right. Some of the things I do is I set high standards for the girls. I have them sign a contract at the beginning of the year, just practice goals, a lot of stuff like that. As far as the girls, like how I I challenge them in practice, both mentally and physically, so that when they go into a game, it's really just fun. They're not really worrying about the stresses of school. It's just they get to kind of show school spirit and have pride in what they're doing.
Are there any teams that you're excited to face this season?
I'm really excited to play Centennial, and I'm also excited for the tournaments. Centennial is going to be our biggest competition this year, and they're returning a lot of their key players, as are we, and they were the only team to take a game from us last year. We were 17-1, so Centennial is going to be a good game for us. And then the tournaments, we have a tournament coming up this weekend, and I'm just looking forward to that also.
What about like your rival, O'Connor? Are you worried about them?
O'Connor. I am not so worried about them, but I think the game is going to be good. The girls have played against O'Connor for a while, and so they look forward to the rivalry, and they look forward to the fans that we're going to have at the game. O'Connor's actually going to be a game for us that Cox is going to come and record a video of it and play it on TV, and so I think that'll get the girls really excited just to not only beat them, but like take pride in beating them, hopefully.
And the last one, any word of advice, if your players were right here watching you, what would you tell them? Like a little pep talk.
Pep talk. I would probably say, do your homework, because not only will that help you for college if you want to play in college, but it will also keep you eligible for our season, and it will also help you. Volleyball can only get you so far, so make sure that you're working on school as well, and go to sleep early.
Okay, thank you so much for your time. I wish you the best of luck for this season and for the future, and hope you come back soon.
Thank you.
And before I get off, I want to say a huge thank you to the production team over there, Connor Field, Matthew Riva, and Michael Collins. Those three really put their effort and their time into making the show really, really well. And then most importantly, Mr. King, I really appreciate all your hard work and pep talk that you give to me and make me like push even harder. And that is all the time that we have here for the Lucas Bryner Show. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great night.